Welcome to lehighvalleylive.com. I'm Tiffany Bentley here with Payam and Jacob from Young the Giants. They're playing tonight at Musikfest. They've been running around, sweating, playing basketball, enjoying Bethlehem. You've actually been taking pictures of the steel stacks, right?
Yeah, well, not very good ones.
Are you into photography? Is that like one
Yeah, we all do. I just got a new camera, so I'm just trying to still figure it out. But
yeah.
Payam and I and Samir take a lot of pics on the road, so I don't know why I'm trying to picture hair of them.
That's a true.
My hair is very unruly.
That's a true. I hear ya. Yeah, that's a true band friend. You know. What are you guys doing to stay cool before the show? So
sitting in air conditioning.
I brewed some mint tea and then iced it.
Oh, now you guys are like the power section of Young the Giant because you're a guitar and bass.
That's right.
So, I mean, what were some of your influences? But to be exact, I'm going to narrow it down. When you were a kid, before you started learning guitar, what bands did you used to play air guitar to?
I think when I actually started getting into music is when I always kind of wanted to play guitar. I had a teacher who was this year 6 teacher. He played guitar and he used to like lead assemblies, and that's when I first got turned onto it, and Elvis Presley. But then I quickly moved to like Queen and Eric Clapton and all those traditional British cliche acts.
Hey, they're good people to model yourself after, so I can accept that answer.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of classical music because I learned like classical piano and then was playing in orchestra. But then I started listening to a lot of like Pink Floyd and stuff up that alley. And
right.
A little more spacey, you know, more experimental.
So what kind of show can people expect tonight? I mean, people might have heard you on the radio, and then your VMA performance was like, your MTV performance was insane. And people were just like, wow, those guys rock live. Like, what can people expect tonight?
Well, it's pretty true. We sound very different from the record at this point. It's been about 2 years since we recorded it, so we've had a lot of time to kind of ferment as a band. I don't know.
Ferment.
I just like kind of think of a good adjective.
Progress.
That's a great adjective. You guys are putting out a job.
Anyways, we're more solid now. We've got a little bit more energy. We're more comfortable. So
We're gonna be playing some new songs tonight.
You are?
Yeah, we've been playing. We wrote a couple songs over the last winter break, like 3 new ones that we'll probably be playing, and we've written some more since then as well. We had some time to work on the new record in LA in June. So.
Is it? Can you talk about it a little bit, or is it under wraps?
Yeah, I mean,
we're just writing. It's, as I said, there's been some time period since we last had the opportunity, because the last 2 years have been dedicated to being in a band and touring and doing all that, which has been great for how articulate we've become on our instruments, but we've never had a chance to actually like play together and write. So the new materials, it's a lot different, but I think it's just more of the same songwriting, just very typical pop songs, but maybe with just more edge and kind of more like thought out song arrangements, but nothing too outlandish.
Trying to like expand on the less is more.
Yeah.
The last record was a lot of music all the time, everyone playing at the same time. Like, this record we try to, look at the whole picture and look at the song and see like, let's not play any bass for 2 minutes.
Right.
Or like, let's bring in the drums, halfway through the song, stuff like that. And it's cool, it's experiments, it's fun to experiment like that.
I mean, a lot of the stuff on your last record was sort of stuff you've built up since over a long period of time, too, right when you were at different phases of your career. I mean, a song like Cough Syrup, everybody asks about the lyrics to Cough Syrup. Do you feel like you have to explain the song a lot, or? I
think so. I mean, it's kind of a song that the lyrics are kind of so simple that they're provoking, I guess. That
Cough Syrup, we tend, we'll explain it as like, the meaning of the song is kind of describing like suburbia and like living in Irvine, where we, in high school, and just like, the close bubble community, and like kind of like breaking free of that mold and like going out into the world and while exploring. And it's interesting because we actually got to do that. And now when we come back home to Irvine, Orange County, like I love it. Like it's just it's quiet and planned, and I'm used to it. It's different than being on the road and like the ultimate like dynamic experience where like everything's just constantly. Could be either way, so.
You've probably grown up a little bit, though.
Yeah, you kind of have to grow up when when you are in a different city every night and meeting different people and like seeing different things, so it kind of forces you to.
Well, I have to ask one fun question, okay? It's completely random. Who would win in a fight, the Jolly Green Giant or King Kong?
Ooh, I don't know who the Jolly Green
Oh yeah, do you know who Jolly Green Giant is?
Yeah.
You wouldn't though. That's really bad of me to ask you that because
King
it's
Kong.
kind of like an American.
King Kong.
Why? Why do you?
King Kong.
Because
How would he win?
he's got that animal instinct, you know. He's got that beast, the beast within.
Like you don't think the Jolly Green Giant would like strong arm him or anything?
Well, I mean,
no.
King Kong has got a strong arm and he's got teeth.
In order to win any battle, you gotta unleash the beast within, and King Kong has that inner beast. So that's what I mean, you know.
Yeah,
it's just my opinion.
I think that's a great
It's
way
cool.
to end because you guys are really gonna unleash tonight, and
Hopefully.
you know.
We hope so.
Now you're gonna be picturing King Kong climbing the steel stack, so I gave you that visual for the night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really cool if we can get production to rig that up.
Actually, I'm thinking about asking them to switch the stage to face this way because this would be way cool.
Then you can see it. Yeah, if
No,
I.
no, that's good. It's about the
And they
audience.
can't see, but look, there's a huge screen up behind it.
Oh, they can see it.
I won't ask you if you're gonna try to climb it because I don't believe you.
I actually really want to climb it. But
Okay.
That
We'll do
is a
that.
tetanus shot waiting to happen.
Yeah, it really is. Well, you'll see what happens later. Come check these guys out. They're performing tonight on the steel stage at Musikfest. And if you want to check out coverage of the show, come back to lehighvalleylive.com and check out the Express Times.